I decided I would vlog today. You happy? I love you. Yeah, so I decided I was gonna vlog today. I'm not planning on making any art. I just wanted to do a regular life vlog. I don't know how you feel about vlogs. I really like them. The first time I saw vlogs was a YouTuber that I really enjoy watching. I didn't really understand it at first, that was a few years ago. But then I got addicted and now they're my favorite. And selfishly, it's really fun for me to go back and look at the memories. For instance, when I got Lennox, we have that video and we're so happy to have it. So I'm vlogging today. I want to make beeswax candles today. But before I set up and do that, I want to show you what we did last weekend. We went on a beautiful walk next to our house. There's like a nice path in the woods. The colors were gorgeous. We went with Lennox and I want to show you how nice it felt. It was a glorious walk and I wanted to share. So here it is. Do you want to make beeswax candles with Mama? Do you? Let's go! He's ready. The reason I want to make candles is not because I need a hobby, it's because I love candles, but David has a very sensitive nose and whenever I put scented candles, he gets a headache. And I want 2 or 3 wicks and a large candle. Beeswax smells very nice and it's natural, but it's a very subtle scent. They're a little bit expensive to purchase. It's a lot cheaper to make them yourself, so I'm attempting to make them for the first time. I should have everything in here. Old pots, bain-marie, wicks in different sizes, instructions, beeswax. All right, and I need a pot. I kept my old candle thingies, these guys. So I'm gonna use them. I'll just do one for now as a test piece. I'll put 2 wicks in this one, and as I understand it, the size of the wick, how many wicks you put, and the size of your container all play into account on how evenly the candle will burn. And there could be issues if you pick the wrong thing. I'm gonna do a test piece to the best of my knowledge and see how that candle holds up before I make a bunch. I love this centerpiece so much, by the way. It's really, really nice. I don't want to let it go. I still have a few weeks before Christmas takes over, but it's so beautiful. I would keep it all year. Look, that's his little viewing bench. He sits here, I open the window and he looks out. Do you like your little bench, bud? Are you the cutest buddy in the world? Mama loves you so much. He's got another one right here. Welcome to my kitchen, my tiny, tiny kitchen. Counters are protected. I don't want wax all over. We had tea this morning. Don't mind that. Now I need to figure out how much wax I need to fill this little container. Let's see. All right, 400. Almost there. First time user note, this is impossible to break up into smaller chunks. That's what I wanted to do to get the accurate measurement that I needed, on top of the fact that I'm feeling like it might take a long while to melt. If you can get it into small pellets, which I think you can. Better idea. I tried my best and it's not working. It's like a sticky mess. It doesn't break apart. Now I'm trying to create a bain-marie where this container, which I will put the wax in, doesn't touch the bottom of my pot here. So I'm gonna try to fasten it somehow. Update, I found the perfect solution to create what I wanted, my double boiler. I used a ring, a silicone ring, to make eggs at the bottom of my pan, and it's the perfect size, so all good. I was reading the instructions, specifically the safety precautions, because that's important. That's why I'm using the double boiler method. It's because if I were to melt the wax directly on the stovetop, there's a risk that the temperature would go up too fast, and the wax has a flash point, meaning that if it goes to a specific temperature, it could burst in flames. What I'm reading is that beeswax is ready to pour at 180 Fahrenheit. So I have a thermometer that I'm gonna use. The bain-marie method, that is super important. Gloves, and be super extra careful. And to secure the wick in the center of the container, they say to place it where you want it to be and use two elastic to clasp together two chopsticks like this, or pencils maybe, and you have your wick in the middle. It goes so much faster than expected. I thought it would take a long time, but there's already wax here. Oh my gerbs. It's working. I reduced the heat because it was heating a little bit too fast. It's melting really nicely. Now it's at 175 roughly, and I really reduced the heat. Because I didn't have small pellets, it's gonna take longer to melt the bigger blocks of wax. And I did a little research, and the flash point, like the danger point, is 204 Fahrenheit. That's where there's a risk of fire. Well, it's really dangerous. And they say that if you heat it at 185 or above, there's a discoloration that happens to the beeswax. So keeping it at 180 and then pouring it right away, I guess, is the ideal. Now I'm at 176. I'm trying to keep the heat to go not above that so that I can have everything melted nicely. And then pour the beeswax. So getting all the equipment is a little bit obnoxious. Getting set up is a bit obnoxious, but the process of doing it is very relaxing, I find, because I don't know, the scent is super natural and it's like chill and zen. I was thinking it might be difficult to melt everything because I had big blocks. There's a block here that's at the bottom, but it's slowly melting. And as you can see, the water is not even boiling. I kept this to a very low setting, and my temperature now is at 170-ish, but it's slowly melting the middle, the block that's remaining. So really slowly is better. This is what's left to melt. There was 2 blocks like this. I've had to remove it from the heat completely because it was going dangerously high, like to 185 or almost to 185. So it's been off the heat for maybe 5 minutes, and I'm just waiting for the last little bit to melt. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna secure my wicks to the bottom of my jar by just dipping them into a little bit of wax. A little bit of wax. Come on. Seems about right. It actually works, I think. Looking pretty good so far, but there was a little accident on my stovetop. I have to clean that up right now. Done! I'm really happy, but a word of advice, let me show you. It's messy. It drips a little bit everywhere, and it's really not easy wax to remove because it's very sticky, tacky wax. So even if you try to heat it up to wipe it, it kind of smears and it becomes super sticky. So using a dedicated pot for candle making and dedicated tools, thermometer mandatory, all that stuff, and covering all surfaces. The stovetop drips were hard to remove. I had to take my heat gun to kind of melt them away and wipe really fast. It's fun, I like it, I will redo it for sure, but preparation and tools are needed. If those things are really covered well, it goes pretty smoothly. Now, I know that I'm supposed to let this cool completely before trying to burn the candle. The recommended cooling time is this, but I'm not gonna make you wait to see the results. Let's have a candle burning test right now. Quick note, there's like shrinkage happening once they dry. I guess they expand as they melt, but there's a big gap here. Well, a big gap. There's a gap here in this container and in this container as well. So maybe the way to do it is to let it dry a little bit and then put more in to have it completely filled in. And also there's a crack like this, you can also fill it in. But because these are just for me, my personal use, I'm not selling them or anything, so I don't mind the imperfections. It's not gonna prevent them from working well, I'm sure. The candles have been burning for half an hour and they're doing really well. So the size of the wick matters. If the wick is too small, it would tunnel down without pulling all the way to the edges. And if the wick is too big, it would create a large melting pool here, and it would create a really long flame with soot, and these don't do that. So half an hour later, this is almost pulled to the edges, the flame is right. These two are really good as well. In the info bar, I'll leave the link of the supplier for the wicks where I bought my wicks. It's in British Columbia. Good quality wicks, wasn't too expensive, they delivered really fast. I got them within a few days. I'm really happy with them, because for beeswax you need a special type of wick. It's not the same as for soy or paraffin types of candles, so I do recommend that supplier. I hope this was helpful. I'm really happy with this. I'm warming myself by the fire, like right there. It's so yummy. What you doing, babe? Wanna give Mama a kiss? What happened there? Okay. Then wants us to go jam a little bit. Oops. And when I say jam, I mean he does all the work and I kind of like pretend I can sing. I can't sing, but we come up with different melodies for future songs. So we put like a loop on and we try to jam on melodies. It's fun because there's a loop. I think he's preparing the loop. because there's a loop, it's always like the same kind of thing over and over again, so it's very meditative or like trance kind of feeling, so it's cool. I like it. Let me show you my view. This is my view. And Max, you're so cute. I love you so much. Look at the tail. You're so beautiful. Oh my god. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky to know you. You're the best. Aw. You wanna go jam? Let's go jam. Go. Let's go. Let's go jam. now we're gonna go get some snacks. By the way, I've been working on an oil pastel video. Maybe I can give you a sneak peek. It's a surprise, but I can sneak peek. Here's a sneak peek. That's all you get. If you want to not miss it, turn on notification maybe? I don't know, it's just a thought. Right now, I think we're gonna go get some snacks. Let's see. Snacks. Always excited for snacks. This is a favorite. Yum. Too many tasty things. Here are the treats. We got a burrito pizza. Love this. I put some lemon on it and hot sauce. Majestic. I got cheesy sticks. Good old barbecue Lays. David went for sweet chili puffs. And for sweets, I showed you this, the Lindt salt dark chocolate. I got the pretzel dairy milk, really good. And my fave, golden Oreos. Let's eat. Side note, I want to show you something that I worked on for a little while now that I didn't really show. Let me flip you over. This is it. It's a vinyl record from David. I made the cover. This is a photo that was taken back in 2006. I also made the back cover. There's a little blurb here talking about the songs and the song titles here. And we have a vinyl. Maybe I could play you my favorite song, which is number 7. Let's see. There it is. The backstory is that David recorded a bunch of songs. Like, you have how many songs so far? Like 50 songs? Yeah, already recorded, fully recorded. Really, that many? About 100 songs?
I know, it's about 10 albums worth.
So about 10 albums worth, which is crazy. He has an EP and a full album released on Bandcamp, and we have CDs for those. But all of his older songs have never been published officially. So what we decided to do was to take all of his recordings, kind of regroup them by date, basically create albums for each of them. So this is the older stuff from back in 2006. We have 10 songs. He mastered them. I created the vinyl cover, and we had one vinyl printed. It's basically just for us. We listen to it whenever we feel like it, and it's kind of like a special object. We only have in our record collection specific records that we really love. Instead of carrying 500 records, you know, we just take a few little special ones that we liked. I have Billie Holiday in there, Blossom Dearie, he has Elliott Smith, and a few bits that we really love, Leonard Cohen, a few things. So we're planning to print all 10 albums. They're gonna be released on Bandcamp as well, but the physical albums, vinyls, is gonna be really cool to have. That's the first one. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
And even if it's an older album with like your vocals are not as strong or anything, but there's still something really special about it.
Yeah, I really like it. I'm glad Syndia pushed me to do this because I thought they were not good songs, but in re-listening, I think they're really good.
Yeah, they're really good. There's something special about your voice that is a little less strong, but very like...
Emanates a naive quality that I like.
But also, like it's vulnerable a little bit more.
Yes, vulnerable, that's
Yeah.
what I meant. Not naive, vulnerable.
Yeah, it's very nice. Nice songs. I know all of David's songs because we've been together for 8 years now, but there was 2 songs on there that were new to me. He had never shown them to me for some reason. La Pluie and La Rose, The Rain and the Rose. Beautiful songs. I'm gonna leave the link, the Bandcamp link of this album in the description if ever you're curious and you're in a very chill mood. Give it a listen. La Pluie, number 7. Number 7?
So, yeah.
5, 7, I'm not sure. La Pluie. My favorite. Now, I think we're gonna just chillax and watch a movie maybe, right?
Yeah, movie, Great British Bake Off, something light.
Something super light, and eat chocolate and go to bed.
Yeah, maybe play Magic the Gathering.
You know, maybe play Magic the Gathering. I hope you liked today's vlog. Give it a thumbs up. I don't know what a thumbs up does, but it's supposed to do good things. I'll take anything. So subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up, send me all the love you can, and I'm sending it right back to you. I'll see you very soon for that oil pastel painting. The video should be up very soon for that, and I'll meet you in the comments.